All right, so we are still at Israel's. All right, so Israel, Joey, Aaron, still in Texas. This is day 2. Yeah, there, Israel saying hi. So right now we're gonna go over the coilover. Joey's gonna be nice enough to install it for us while I work on the XFI. And what are you working on?
That's
watching us work. All right, so anyway, so I'm gonna show you guys how these knobs work real quick, or kind of give you a brief overview. With both the knobs all the way to the minus side here, you can actually by hand do this. Now if I turn the compression on a couple turns, closing it gets stiffer, and the more I go, the stiffer it gets. Now with the compression on, but the rebound still all the way to the negative, I can still extend it, but not compress it. So turning off the compression here, now I can compress it again and turn the rebound up, and it won't let me extend it. And it's actually slipping out of my hand. But if I turn it back down, I can do it again. So that's pretty much how those knobs work. And this is actually what got me here, because the car was so loaded that the tires were rubbing. So with the compression all the way up, the suspension was kind of working backwards, where it was bouncing off of the bumps, but with the rebound loose, the tire would go down and then catch itself as it was traveling back down. But yeah, that's a quick overview of the rear shocks, and they're gonna go on now. So we got a bit of a progress report. I got Ezra over here messing with the O2 sensor wire that we just depinned, or well, we depinned it yesterday, and now he's gonna run them even so I can place it just the right way, so we don't have too much wire over there, and I can coil the extra over here. Joey over there is installing the coilover, and Aaron is installing that one over there. We're moving along. So now we're putting this back together. Pretty much just make sure that this is towards the little pin inside of those, and yeah, wires ran. So same as yesterday, we got this on here. I was just finishing up some wiring. And for those that ever want to put their map under the hood and still not have a bunch of wires running in, this is the clear plug that has the same green wire, and it's on the top left pretty much. And that way you can just snip it, run all your wires that you want to run, and no extra wires under the hood, clean install. So that is in. Kick panel's on, everything's wired. We just left it kind of loose because just in case I have to troubleshoot anything once we get it once we get the engine started. The guys over here finished the suspension. Right now we're waiting on some grease for the grease gun, so we can actually grease the fittings. We ran out of grease on the first two, but ride height adjustment set, initial knob settings are set, everything is good to go on both sides. And then the next thing we're going to be doing, after the car's back on the ground, we're going to be taking off the top end of the engine here. We're putting some billet fuel rails, 70mm throttle body with the matching plenum, finalizing his Tier 6 ignition, and downpipe intercooler, alky, and the list goes on. But it's coming along. Joey and Aaron finished the rear suspension. Car's already on the ground back here. And funny enough, I don't know if you guys watched my other video with a coilover. Funny enough, I don't know if you guys watched my other video with a coilover, but we were able to clearance those brackets to get it to fit and not rub. So that's a good day there. And yeah, other thing that we got to do is that we're going to replace that differential cover. We're going to replace it with the B&M like the one I have. But other than that, it's really hot. This thing is still not fixed. And again, moving along. Oh, tires are back on. Do the honors. Here we go. Oh yeah, we're gonna need an alignment for sure. It looks good. Oh man.